Okay, so we're coming near the end of your spreadsheet project. And one of the last things you're going to do is record a macro that's assigned to a button. So to do this, I want you to create a new sheet. Just 1 second. So you're clicking on the plus button there at the bottom of the screen to give yourself a nice new blank sheet. This is called sheet 4. And an idea is to fill it with a color. So I'm going to my home ribbon and I'm picking one of my nice pinks because we love them. No, we'll go with this cherry color, nice instead. So I'm going to, first of all, before you can record a macro, you need to be able to see the developer tab. So to see that, you should go to File and Options. Then choose Quick Access. No, don't. Choose the Customize ribbon. And over here, you should see, and it's hard to find, you should see Developer and an empty box beside that. And if you tick that and then click OK, you will be able to see the Developer tab here at the top. So in the Developer tab here, it's similar to Word. You've done this before in Word. You have this macro part or code group, which we haven't used before in Word, but we're using here. And you have your controls group here. And this is actually where we're starting with. We're going to insert a control and we're picking the first one here, a button form control. So when you pick it, not a whole pile happens. And you've got that cross that shows that it's in drawing mode. So I'm using my mouse. I'm holding down, left clicking and dragging here. And I have the shape of a button. And when I let go, this is what I get. So I have to give my macro a name. So I'm going to go with the most simple name and a simple macro. This macro is going to bring the user to the labor cost spreadsheet, which is called labor here, and that contains the wages of my different employees and how they are allocated across the different hairdressing jobs. So it's just going to open that sheet. So I'm going to call this labor costs. Macro names don't allow you to have spaces in them. So I then hit record and I hit OK. Now I can give it a description there too, but I'm not going to bother. So I hit OK and now it doesn't look like anything is happening, but I'm actually recording. I know I'm recording because over here where it says stop recording instead of start recording. So I click on labor and I'll just bring my cursor somewhere into that table. I click on serve. And that is all that I'm going to get my macro to do. And I'll click stop recording. Okay. So when I look at sheet 4, there is my new button. I can click on that button and I can edit the name on that button to say labor costs. Okay. And now I have finished my button. So just have to check and see that my macro works. So I'm going to press the labor cost button. And look, it brought up my labor spreadsheet. So that's all I needed to do.